Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Forever Faithful Podcast. I'm Brandon Freno. Joined by me is Beto from Niner Sickness Podcast, and we got a special guest tonight. We got Joey Ordondo from my group for 49ers Hive. How are we doing, fellas?
Doing good.
Good, good, good. Well, how you guys feeling
Looking
after
to
yesterday's game?
what game?
No, mom is
You telling me there was a game yesterday? I didn't see no starter.
exactly. They didn't show up, man.
All I know is the backup scare me.
Yeah, same here. Well, let's get right into it. What do you what are you feeling? What are you thinking after the performance you saw yesterday, Beto?
How am I feeling? Well, let me break it down. At the quarterback position, I'm feeling that Trey Lance still needs a lot of work. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I do credit him for hanging in there with that offensive line. It was atrocious. It couldn't block
Yeah,
anything, but he could have gotten rid of the ball even quicker than he should have. He held on to it too long. That's something he needs to work on. He did look like he was a little bit, I don't know, I wouldn't say scared. I hate that word, but kind of like um, it wasn't himself, man. I just didn't like his poise. What's his name? Sam Donald came in and he looked better. He looked a little bit more poised. Now he came in the third quarter. Maybe the Raiders changed their defense to more of their backup. Who knows? But um, I didn't like anything of this game, to be honest with you. There were so many mistakes but it's preseason. If you're going to make mistakes, this is the time to make them. Get it out of the way, figure shit out, and get ready for the season.
yeah. Joey, what's your take on it?
My first thought is like, I hope
You're
Carolina.
kind of low, man.
Am I? Can you hear me?
Yeah, your mic's low.
Can you hear me? I don't know. It's like
You barely hear you.
Try it again.
Yeah, try it again.
good now.
Yes,
Yep, you're good. We're good.
All right,
Way better.
I,
that's
I,
good.
I
All right.
raised your volume on this side.
Okay. All right. Well, my first thought is like, I hope nobody on the starting line gets hurt, because then
Yeah,
this season might be donezo. And then
that's true.
on the other side of the ball, it feels like we have very little depth on the D line. Like they were getting pushed back a lot yesterday. I mean, yeah, was it yesterday? Yeah. And then there was some. I liked how Ambry played. I like how Jalen Graham played. I like how D Winters played. But mostly like the line. And then with what Beto was saying about Trey Lance and how he looked gun shy and was very like second guessing himself.
Yeah, I feel like with Trey, I feel like do you guys feel the same that I feel like Kyle was giving a lot of plays for Trey. We didn't see a lot of run plays, and I feel like when we do see a lot of run plays, which we saw later in the first half, once that started going, Trey was getting more comfortable and looking better than what he did when he first started. Um, and then on top of that, I think Joey, you saw the alt 22 earlier today, yeah.
Yeah, I saw a bit of it.
So you saw a couple of the plays that Trey did have, where a lot of it came down to the O line collapsing a lot, where
Mm.
he didn't have time to throw, or even get out of the pocket when he needed to, or like a lot of people are saying that they're blaming it on Trey Lance 100%, but I think it's like Deon said in his show this morning, 60-40 type thing. What do you what's your take on that?
I think it's like around there because you could tell the lines collapsing, but then
What's going on,
there
Don?
and happen.
Oh, nothing. I was
Oh,
just talking to the chat real
all right.
quick. Go ahead.
But you could see the line collapsing a bit, but then there's also times where Trey's not getting to his read, his double pumping, and it's like there's plays where the line can only hold for so much before he has to let go. And so I watched some of the all 22, and like the very first play, it's on him. He missed the read, he missed the throw, he missed the read, and they collapsed because it's supposed to be like a 3-step drop, and he's supposed to have it out, but he kept it, and he got sacked. So I saw a lot of that. But what you were saying first, that there wasn't a lot of runs. I think it's okay for Kyle to dial up a lot of pass face for Trey because he needs those reps. And if he's just handing off half the time, more than half the time, then I don't see how he can develop that way.
Yeah, I agree with Joey, man. I agree with Joey 100%. I think Kyle wanted to see what Trey can do under duress. I guess he wanted to see Trey, how he would respond to pressure, knowing that offensive line wasn't protecting. Again, it's preseason. There's no game plan. Kyle's not even trying to win the game. He's trying to make assessments of the players. He's trying to figure out who's fit to where, what their footwork is, what their, basically if they translate anything from training into the game. So, when people say, well, there was no run game, they're not trying to win the game. I mean, if they win it, they win it. But it's all about assessing the players, trying to figure out what works best for Trey, what does it, so he can build the game plan for him. And he made him throw the ball. And I think the more he threw, he started to get a little bit more comfortable. And the rest, I mean, all I can say is this. If that offensive line needs to start a backup or two, we're screwed. For those that don't believe in McKivitz, after what I saw, I think McKivitz is like an all-pro compared to the backups, man. So we couldn't even run the ball with these backups. So I hope we can stay healthy, and I hope maybe the Niners will go after somebody when people get cut from other teams, because these guys that we have backups are no good.
Like for me, like like I'm gonna say like what Deon said in his show today. Basically, like I'm not saying that it's all in the O line, but like you guys said, that offensive line, dude, like that has me freaking worried for going into the season. Like you said, Beto, if somebody gets hurt, dude, we're so screwed. And I want like it's good. It's hard to tell with the way the offensive line played as well, how Trey's projection really was. Besides him being a little scared starting off, holding the ball way too long. Him, you could see he was what's the word? Like contemplating and being hesitant in the pocket. I don't blame him on that part either, because of the way that O-line was running. There was a lot of pressure right there. But those, like, half of those sacks that he did get wasn't all on him. Some of it was on the O-line.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we could all admit that, right? Like, I don't get why this 49er fan base is saying, that's it. Trey Lance is fucking done. Like, move on from him. He's done. Like, dude, we still haven't yet really seen him fucking play. Like, he needs more reps. That's what it is. And he's not going to get that on this team, especially with the first stringers, and especially with Brock Purdy starting the season. Like I've said before, this shit should have been a quarterback competition from the beginning between Brock and Trey, to be fair. Because honestly, after 8 games from Brock Purdy, we don't know how Brock's going to be coming week 1 against the Steelers. We don't know how that arm's going to be, Like, I mean, it should have just been a competition, in my opinion, but that's just me. A lot of people are going to disagree with it. I really don't give a fuck. But I think I don't like me and Christian said last week, whoever is quarterback and wins that 6th trophy, I'm fine with. But I really think that Trey should have had a chance at least, because he lost his chance due to fucking injury last year. So That's just my take.
Let me ask you guys a question. Who was taken in the first round, and who was taken in the seventh round from Purdy and Lance? Lance was taken in the first round. We know this, and
Mhm.
Brock was
Yeah.
taken in the seventh. How much competition did Brock have last year before he got thrown in there? He wasn't competing. He was getting maybe 2 snaps per practice. He was a third string quarterback. He wasn't getting no reps at all, and he was able to come in and perform pretty well.
He
Trey,
also. Go ahead. Go ahead.
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say he also had more playing time in college compared to Trey. So that also is a factor in that too. So
It is.
that's where
He needs reps, but this is a Super Bowl caliber team. This is a team that needs to win now. I like Trey.
you think we could. But Beto, here's my question: you really think we could do that with Brock Purdy?
I absolutely believe we can.
I do. This year, yes.
You do?
This year, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what happens after 4 weeks and we don't? He doesn't do well. What are you guys gonna say after that?
What
Well,
happens?
what are
What
we
happens if what happens in 4 weeks? He doesn't do well, and when we put in Trey, and Trey stinks even worse. Then what?
Then
Then what happens?
like we said in the beginning, we're fucked this year. It is what it is. Then we go to Sam Darnold, see what he has. If Sam Darnold doesn't have it, we go to fucking Brandon Allen. I mean, we could go back and forth all day. But at the end of the day, dude, I can say that we don't have a fucking franchise quarterback on this team right now. We don't.
We don't need one. Not this year.
But we do, dude. Every single year is a quarterback fucking issue all the time. We need that franchise quarterback where we don't have to worry about this shit anymore.
So
You get what I'm saying?
yeah, but that playoff, the NFC Championship against the Rams, where Tart dropped the ball that could have won us the game. How does that a quarterback situation when
Dude,
Purdy got hurt?
There was 9 minutes in that game left when that happened. It wasn't all on Tart. I'm sorry.
No, but
Right, Joey? Joey, get your take on that.
There was 9 minutes, and we didn't do anything with the rest of the 9 minutes.
Like, come on, bro.
well, how many
9
points did we
fucking
lose
minutes?
by?
3.
I think it was 3, right?
Let me break it down. 9 minutes. Tart gets the interception, and we try to go. At least we get a touchdown. If not, we get at least a field goal. But because he dropped the ball, the Rams continue to play, and they got a touchdown. That would have been 7-point minus for the Rams, and 3 points for us. At the very end, we would have tied the game, and we would have went to overtime. The fact that he dropped that ball and the Rams were able to score tells you the Niners could have won that game easily with those 9 minutes. Those points factor in. They would have never scored if we would have got that interception because the ball would have been turned over to us. And we lost by 3. So if you guys do the math, you guys can see that at the very least we would have got 3. Well, even if we didn't get nothing, which I doubt it, we would have prevented them from scoring on that drive.
Mm-hmm.
And they got 7 because Tart dropped the damn ball.
We also could have scored even after all that happened too, and we didn't.
Jimmy was hurt. You know, it's hard to play when you're hurt.
Huh?
Jimmy was hurt. He was playing with a bad thumb.
Well, that's Kyle's fault. We should have had who was it that year? Who was our backups that year? I forgot.
You don't know who our backups were?
Trey and
It was Trey and was it Sutfield?
Yeah, Suddy.
Well, why if he could have put in fucking Trey Lance?
Wasn't Trey hurt? Or
No, that year no. Well, I mean the finger, but
No, he wasn't. But he still could have
he
played.
could have played. Yeah.
But
you think
because
Trey Lance would
Jimmy
have
had what? Jimmy had what? A separated shoulder, right? That year?
something like that.
Yeah, they had the
The one
separated
we-
shoulder and the thumb.
Okay.
No, wasn't that? Yeah, that's right. That
Yeah.
was the year. So you guys think that Trey Lance would have got us either won us the game or got us close to what Jimmy did that year?
Yeah, I think
So,
if he had more playing time and he was, because especially if he throughout like with the stars that we have on our team, I think anything's possible. And I can't stand these people saying that Jimmy should be here still. Like it's fucking annoying.
well, I don't know who's saying that, but they're dumb. I like
Yeah,
Jimmy. I like
like
what Jimmy did, but I wouldn't want him
like
back.
I like Jimmy too, but dude, he never he didn't get us over the hump. So it was time to move on.
Well,
And he was always
nobody
hurt. On
has
top
got
of
us
that,
over the hump yet. That's just still.
I know.
But I think this year Brock does give us the best opportunity because we got playmakers. We got playmakers all over the field. We got Debo, we got Ayuk, we got CMC, we got Kittle, and I like the way that Brock Purdy is decisive. He gets rid of the ball. Now I understand the whole arm situation, the elbow situation might be an issue or not, but he's been throwing some interceptions in practice, but he hasn't been hurting or complaining about his arm, and that's a plus. I don't
Yeah.
really care. I don't really care about interceptions in practice. People say that interceptions in practice come to interceptions in games. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. All I know is
Yeah, but
quarterbacks do. Kyle can ask Brock to throw it in a tight window in practice, whether it gets intercepted or not, because he doesn't care. In a real game, he may not call that play. So a lot of those things factor in when it comes to practice compared to a real game.
well, just real quick, Joey, did you see that little Patrick Mahomes like play that Trey did? To I think it was Bell,
To
wasn't it?
Bell. I know what you're talking. The one where he like stepped up into the pocket and went to the right and then threw it over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was pretty sweet. I was like, ooh, that's a little Patrick Mahomes right there. And that was after him getting used to everything and calm down. And because, dude, you tell me people say this, dude, they played against backups. I'm like, everybody had fucking backups. Our O line is fucking trash. Like that's my main concern right now. I don't give a shit about the quarterback position right now. It's that O line. If we're trying to make a run to the Super Bowl this year and we're going all in, we should have made a fucking difference on that O line. I'm sorry. But the fact that you did it and you went it up and you were fucking, what was it, the second, third round? To get a
Third
goddamn
round.
kicker that missed 2 yesterday? That's fucking unbelievable, man.
I don't even think the kick
You know what I'm
was
saying?
bad. I think it was a Latu pick that was bad.
Yeah. You think it was the nerves too?
Could have been.
He's a young kid, bro. He's a young kid coming in from college, playing a first NFL game. Even though for us it's preseason, but for him it's the real deal, man. He's out there. You see all the people around him. They're jitters. I believe they're jitters. He'll get it together. You can't just be good in college and then completely suck in the pros, specifically as a kicker, bro. I mean, all he has to do is kick. I think it was jitters.
Yeah.
He needs to calm down. Now, if he doesn't make one goddamn kick or he struggles in the next 2 preseason games, then I'll be concerned. But for his very first game ever as a professional, I'm going to give him a little bit of a break.
Yeah, I do too. Who ices a rookie kicker twice?
Yep.
The Raiders.
Like I get the one at the end of the half, but like the second one, they're up 17 at that point with like 14, 13 minutes left, and they still ice him. I think it's just nerves. I think he'll get over it.
And then now we have to listen to all these damn Raider fans talking all their shit, acting like they won the Super Bowl.
I don't. It's fine.
Yeah, I know it's fine. It's just preseason. It's just like I told them. Just preseason.
Yeah, bro. I don't care about preseason, bro. Remember a few years ago,
same.
the Lions won 4 games in preseason.
Yeah.
Back when we had the 4 games, and they were dominating every opposing team. And then what happened that year?
I
They
do
went
remember.
0-16.
Yep,
So
I remember.
yeah, so preseason does. People got to remember preseason is more about making adjustments, trying to figure shit out for the coaches. Everybody wants to win, obviously, but it's all vanilla. It's all vanilla. It's just reaction to players. You can't go anything. A team looks bad in preseason and wins a lot of games. A team look really good in preseason and they lose. So talk to me when it's a real game, and then we can have a
Yeah.
real conversation.
Okay, so enough about the offense. Let's switch to the defense. You guys heard about our backups on defense as well?
On the D line, I just don't think we have the depth that we have before in the past.
Yeah,
I think they got pushed back
I agree.
easily yesterday.
Dude, they got ran over, dude. Like even what's his name? What was their backup quarterback's name?
Aiden,
Uh,
Aiden O'Donnell, something like that.
yeah, dude, he was eating us alive, man.
He's good.
He looked better
He's
than
actually a
he
good
looked
quarterback.
better than Jimmy.
He looked better than Trey.
Oh no, shit.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, okay. What do you guys think about Javon Kinlaw?
He's trash.
I didn't even notice him.
Right,
I forgot
and
he
then
played.
everybody was praising him in training camp that he looks way better.
I'm sick and
Like,
tired of those spin moves that he has, bro. Stop spinning, bro.
I know.
You can't do shit with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's trash, bro. I'm sorry. Whether he's hurt or not hurt, he's not good.
Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is gone.
all good, Don.
Oh,
Freaking
by the
Jordan
way,
said start him over Jimmy.
real quick, I just want to mention to everybody that's watching, I'm not able to see the
Comments?
messages, the comments. Excuse me. Yeah, thanks, Brandon. So if anybody made a comment towards me like hello or whatever, and I did not respond, I'm not being rude. I'm not looking at the comments because I'm using my phone. So for those that know, my back went out, sciatic nerves. I've been laid up, but I wanted to come on here to help my boy Brandon out, and but that's why I'm off camera. So I'm not reading the comments. So I just want to apologize ahead of time if I don't respond to one of your guys' comments.
For sure, man. How you feeling, by the way? You feel better at all?
No, bro. I've been muting myself because I squeak like an. Well, I hate the references, cry like a little girl, but that's all I am, bro. I don't know if you ever had sciatic nerve pinch, but it's not your normal back
Not
pain.
fun.
It's no fun, bro. Yeah, it's no fun. So I don't wish that on nobody. But back to football. The defense. I like Womack what he did. Isaiah Oliver, OMG,
Oh my
bro.
god.
That dude is, for what I seen, no good.
Yeah.
I like what's his name. He was doing good. I forgot his name. Contrans Knight, I think is his name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like him. I think he might be the starting corner over Isaiah, or either him or
I think so
Womack.
too.
But Isaiah, I'm like, oh my god. I was wondering why, because we thought he was brought in to be a starter. Like, why is he playing with the backup? Well, shit. Now I know why he's playing with the backup, because he needs more reps. Oh my god, he was trash. The way he got burned, bro, it's not even funny. He got burned bad. I don't want to see, bro. Where's Jimmy Ward? Bring him back, please.
Yeah. Just real quick, Javier, yes, I do have a channel. It's scrolling on the bottom. It's youtube.com/For Faithful Podcast 49. So hit that subscribe button and turn on those notification bells. And those of you who are watching on Twitter, I didn't say this in the beginning, but we cannot see your comments off of Twitter. So go over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/For Faithful Podcast 49, or youtube.com/Niner Sickness Podcast, and you'll see your comments there. Our boy Christian's in the building. What's going on, man?
Oh, I'm just stopping in for a minute. Fucking.
What's up, Christian?
I'm on my phone. I'm not.
All right.
Dude, what's up, Joey?
So we're just talking about the game yesterday.
Looking like.
I know you didn't really see much, but from
Hold on.
what you heard,
First, I gotta say, Joey's looking like freaking Eddie Guerrero's long lost son right now.
I look like Dominic.
Dominic don't
Mysterio.
even look like fucking. Just tries.
Okay. I wanna hear
Okay. So yeah. What from what we've all said about the game yesterday, what are your thoughts about everything?
I haven't been watching, so I don't really know. Nor did I get to watch the game because I was late yesterday. But just from what I've heard, doesn't sound that good for Trey. Like he's might just be a backup. I don't know. The guy at my work's a big Niners fan, and he was telling me he watched it, and it was. He said even though the line wasn't the best, there was opportunities for Trey to make throws, and he's pumping the ball and
Yep.
not trusting his
Exactly.
instincts and not when he's not trusting. So that's pretty freaking bad. When you know, I know he has a lot of development to go, which is part of that, but like you can't be, scared to throw the ball.
Yep. And then we're talking about defense right now when you popped in. And there was some disappointment there as well. What do you guys think about Jair Brown? How do you think he played yesterday? Joey?
Played fine. I saw him get in there quite a bit, but I mean, he was all right.
He reminds
Beto?
he reminds me of another Greenlaw. He likes to hit at the end, bro. He brings the wood. He's gonna be remember Ghostin back in the day, number 38.
I love
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah.
He's gonna be hitting like that, bro. Expect to see hits. He's gonna get penalized here and there until he learns to back off because he's such a missile. But I love it. I love it. I love it. People are gonna be feared to go down in the slot, go down the middle of the field because they're gonna be hearing footsteps. And you want to bring that intimidation to receivers, especially the little slot receivers. You know, you get hit once or twice, they think twice. They'll be thinking in their mind, "Oh shit, where's number 27 at? Where's number 27?" So I like what I saw. I mean, it's only one game. There's so much to go, but the little bit that I got to see was it was pretty good for him.
Yeah, I agree. And then today we just got notification that Brock Purdy is 100% clear. He can practice more than 2 days now. So he'll be practicing Tuesday through Thursday, I believe it said. I just saw a tweet right now from Cam
The way that Trey
man.
played, of course they cleared him. They cleared him quick. They're like, "No shit, we need you, Brock."
Yeah,
The
the other quarterback.
just know. Go ahead.
I was just saying, especially with this help from the other quarterbacks, they're ready for Purdy.
No shit. Hey, I'm telling you right now, bro. People want to hate me. They hate me all you want, but it's gonna be Sam Darnold as number 2.
Dude,
No, I don't think so.
a guy
Oh, what?
a guy that I work with, he freaking said the Niners should just roll with Purdy and make Allen the back.
Oh shit! I don't know about that.
Damn. Okay.
He was the backup. He was the backup to Burrow. So
What do you call it? So next, going into next week's game, Purdy's only going to be a couple series, and then it'll go to either Trey or Sam. I think Trey needs to be out there with the ones at least for 2 or 3 series. I want to see a difference with the ones compared to the twos, just to see. I just want to see.
I would feel better.
I'm not making an excuse.
I know.
I just want to see because those are more.
It'd be nice to see, but I'd also. It makes me. If he's pumping the ball when there's guys open, and even if the line's bad, but he's pumping the ball, that's gonna happen no matter what.
Did you see the whole 22?
Tell him, Christian. Tell him, Christian.
I haven't watched anything yet because I've been off. I haven't had. I barely
There's a lot.
sitting down right now. Like I barely just sat down after I got home at 5, and I barely just sit. It's 9 o'clock over here. I haven't had.
I'm still working right now.
So, I need to get a chance to watch it. I just
What? My boy Deon came? What? What?
Yeah, man, I'm tired of this motherfucker. But Brandon was in our chat talking shit, so I had to come through. He's like, you motherfuckers gonna cancel on me at the last minute, motherfucker. Ah! I was like,
Deon.
oh shit.
Motherfucker, I was working and I got on.
Deon, you're the last.
And then last minute, I remember Joey was on. I was like, oh, fuck this. I can't miss it. Miss it out.
Yes, sir. I was hoping you'd be here.
I thought you were coming in because of me, bro. You're doing it for Joey. Oh man, that's it. I ain't talking to you no more.
Deon,
Hey, Beto, man, come on now. I do it for you all the time, bro. You know that, man.
I know, bro. That's why I love you, brother.
I love you right back, man.
You got bad taste on quarterback, but I love you, brother.
I knew that shit was coming. I knew it was. I knew that was going to
You
take
coming in, bro?
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, Deon.
Yo.
Deon, let these motherfuckers know what's up.
Okay, so hold on. Give me a second. I got to sip my agua frescas here, right here. Okay.
Yeah, let us
Ooh,
know
there you
because
go.
Brandon can't. So let
This
us know.
is pepino and limon. So
Oh,
this shit is
come on,
fire.
brother.
My wife makes this shit from scratch. It's bomb as fuck.
Oh,
So-
I love that, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is. But honestly, my favorite drink of all time, Jamaica.
oh,
Made
dude,
right though. Jamaica's
Yeah.
the fucking shit.
Yeah,
If it's
Tamarindo,
made right.
It is.
Tamarindo
fuck
too,
it
bro.
up.
hands
Some
down.
people will fuck it up. They will. I've had some Jamaica where I'm like, I don't know what you was doing, but go back to the drawing board. But Jamaica
Yes, sir.
is bomb. So for me, honestly, look, it's this simple. I give it a 60-40. 60% that O-line and 40% Trey Lance. Here's why. O-line looked like shit yesterday. It just fucking did. It looked horrible. Thanks, Brian. It looked horrible. Like, these motherfuckers was creating way too much pressure. And Trey Lance, mind you, was playing against some of their ones. So, outside of Max Crosby, they had starting level talent out there against our backups. So what this tells me in this game was our backups are shit, and if we lose anybody, we're fucked unless we lose one, maybe two people. But what it also tells me is Trey Lance has to be more decisive, and he's got to be quicker with getting that ball out. I saw way too much of him holding it for too fucking long. There were several times where I counted that he had almost 5 seconds. That is way more than enough time to make a decision.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm not absolving Trey Lance. I am saying you've got to get better, get through your reads and your progressions faster, and get that ball out. Do not hold on to it. The second thing that's killing me is Jake Moody. You're booming 60 yards long, goddamn practice long. And you got a couple of chip shots and you look like your leg and got fucked off. Like you playing outside where there's wind. How did you shank the fuck out of these kicks?
They're nerves, bro. They're nerves.
No, I don't. Hey, look, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about your nerves. You got to get on the field and perform. So I hope you shook that shit off. And
Hey, let him
you
pick
move
it
on
out.
and you
Let
get
him
right.
pick it out from preseason rather than real games, bro.
True.
Get all that shit out of preseason.
Yeah, but the other thing, on a positive note, Ronnie Bell looked good.
Hell yeah, he did.
Outside of not catching that ball that he should have, and it wound up being an interception, he looked pretty good. Ronnie Bell made a statement for himself in that game. But to be honest with you, man, I knew this was going to happen. Fuck the national media. And fuck you in every which way, Dan fucking Orlovsky. You trash-ass QB. You didn't have half the talent that Trey Lance had when you came out. And the only reason you lasted in the league for 12 fucking years was because you kept bouncing around as a backup. Nobody believed in you as a franchise QB. For God's sake, sir, you got on national television and told Jimmy Garoppolo to stay the fuck out of your lane because you're the guy who steps out of the back of the end zone. You're taking pride.
Tell him, Deon. Tell him.
So this is my thing. Trey Lance has not had any time with our starters. They don't give him no time with CMC. They barely give him any time with BA. He definitely don't see Debo, Ayuk, or Kittle. So it's I can't say that he's a bust or none of this shit. I don't, I'm not gonna say that. Can I say that he does have to improve? Yes. Yes. I will rip him for that. You held that ball way too long on several occasions. And he knew it. You could tell when he got to the podium. He knew it. So the thing about Trey Lance
He took accountability.
is the fact that he's there, he's able to recognize his mistakes, and he will improve. I do think Trey Lance is a slow starter, though. I'm not even gonna. No, he's not gonna get cut off that. He won't get cut. He did way too much in that game. The man had over 100 all-purpose yards from punt return, kick return, that 15-yard run, and his receiving. So look,
going to be a weapon.
He's a viable weapon. I think that Ronnie. That's why I said I think Ronnie Bell made a statement for himself. That was the only positive I took from that game.
What about the punt returner, Deon? What's his name? Number 22.
Oh, Jameson. Jameson looked
right. Bro, he looked good.
He looked good. Here's my thing. For all the media, for all the media out there acting a fucking fool, I need to chill out, man. It's a fucking preseason game. Nobody takes into account anything that I just said. Nobody takes that into account. They're all, and then the first thing that stupid motherfucker says, I don't think he can play Kyle Shanahan's offense. It's weird. I don't know what he's doing. I'm very confused. Well, you're confused because you were shit for a quarterback and you don't know nothing. What the fuck am I gonna sit up there and trust your dumb ass?
I gotta see his take. I need to see it.
Not knowing you can't even complete passes. Like this man did some meaningful shit in the short time that he was here. If Trey Lance doesn't win that Texas game, we don't go to the playoffs that year. The first touchdown of the season when we came in, that was Trey Lance. When Jimmy had a phantom injury against the fucking Seahawks, Trey Lance came in and looked better than Jimmy did in that game. So it's not to say that Trey Lance is a bust, but yes, he does have to improve.
He needs reps.
Number one thing in your mind as a quarterback, your clock in your head should be no less than 2 to 3 seconds.
Yep.
Or at least if I'm at the top of my drop, I need to know where the fuck I'm going and I need to let this fly. It would have made me feel better if he would have thrown bad balls, versus not throwing it at all.
Exactly.
There were just too many times where I saw him like hesitating and holding. If you're a quarterback, the first thing you're going to think behind the shit offensive line is, I got to get this ball out or make a decision to run. Or I've got to move the pocket. Because what did Kyle say? Oh, we're trying to make sure that our quarterback's hanging in the pocket just a little bit longer. What pocket existed last night? There wasn't one. He had moments. He had a few plays where he could have gotten the ball out and he held it too long. But at the end of the day, that O-line was getting bullied. And I'm sorry. TDP, bro, 3 yards of carry ain't going to cut it. Fuck out of here. Javon Kinlaw, he's looking great. Oh, he's a monster. We've got it.
He's trash, bro.
Did anybody see that motherfucker last night? No.
He was non-assistant, bro.
He getting like, and that's my thing. Like, you see 3 players, TDP, Kinlaw, and Moody, all got hyped up. All got hyped. No, they don't count. But at the end of the day, this is the evaluation of our talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
It was a combination of both, Brian. I'm just being honest. I don't think that was all Trey Lance. When people say it's all Lance's fault, I don't believe that because I watched it from the beginning. It wasn't, bro. As it was, as painful as it was to watch. I watched
Those
it from
are just haters
because I wanted to see the talent.
Yep.
But I didn't see no talent yesterday from nobody outside of Ronnie Bell. Tay Martin had a couple of nice grabs. Sam Darnold had one nice throw. But for everybody to come out and go, oh, Sam's clearly got the edge over Trey Lance. First of all, Sam played in the third quarter and was playing against the third, I think like the second to third
string. Same offensive line, though.
Third or fourth string.
But
now you're playing
against, but you're playing against lesser talent.
It's the Raiders. They're all lesser talent.
Well, I mean, we understand that though. That's obvious.
No, I hear you. I just gotta throw that in there, bro.
It just, for me,
I know what you mean.
I felt bad for the kid, but then at the same time, I love the fact that he got up to the podium, understood what he didn't do right, and he'll fix it. I do feel like Trey Lance is a slow starter in games. Like his first quarter ain't gonna look great, but his second all the way through the fourth is gonna look amazing.
Yep.
But I don't feel like it doesn't work, but I'll say this. We gave Jimmy credit in all those years for all them touchdowns that he had that somebody else made a play on. So, hey, Trey Lance, you lucked out last night and got a TD. Shout out to Ross the Boss Dwelly for catching that one. It is what it is. Touchdown is a goddamn touchdown. And where he was putting the ball was not the wrong spot. It was the fact that the DB just made a play on that motherfucker. That's what happened. The DB just made a damn good play on it. I am not going to lie to you. That DB, when he saw that ball coming, he made the perfect timing, the perfect jump. But what are you eating? Hey, look, I just got finished eating some broccoli. Starburst? Oh, yeah, those are bomb.
Starburst.
Those are bomb.
Nice.
Especially when you smoke something. Oh, shit. Starburst be on fire.
Shit.
Oh, fine,
I just got finished eating chili and Diablo, shrimp and hot chili.
Yeah.
okay.
I had myself some Subway.
No, we don't care.
Fuck you.
Oh, wow.
Fuck you little bitch.
That's fucking Eddie Guerrero Jr. right there.
Hey,
There's the Joey I know.
Hey,
fucking Joey.
tell him, Joey.
Hey, be like,
Nobody gives a
be
fuck,
like,
bro. No one cares.
be like fucking Grant Cohn. What he said to that fucking.
Yo, it kills me how Grant
He
is
said-
like Trey's biggest supporter.
No,
Like,
dude.
I know.
I'm not understanding this.
He just goes against the grain.
Yeah.
Everything he said
Yeah.
is stupid. His dad came out and said shit that like completely went against what he was saying that actually made sense and didn't sound like he was a complete idiot.
Yeah.
Like in my opinion, freaking Grant's dad dropped him off at school today.
Yeah, hey,
he did look like a fucking 12-year-old with that hairdo, man. He did. He looked like a
Francis
child.
is all about clicks, bro.
Yeah, he is. Steve-O, what do you mean I'll still hype TDP and Kinlaw? You mean tell me you still gonna try to put them on? They ain't doing shit. I need you to explain that one. I don't know what you're talking about, man. That ain't gonna work.
It's Steve-O, bro.
Crazy with
It's
Foster in the
Steve-O.
USFL.
It goes right with him.
Yeah, and you can't really be hard on TDP if our O-line was that bad.
No, I could be hard on TDP because he looked like the same TDP that was there last year.
Oh, okay.
He
Yo,
doesn't.
Trey?
I'm not seeing progression.
Yeah.
That's my thing. He keeps getting that 3 yards, and that's it. It's every single time, and I don't understand why he can't get beyond 3 yards. But it seems like every single time he runs, it's 3 yards, and there's a crowd around him, and he's done. So I can't give him nothing. Javon Kinlaw, yeah, you look like a fucking afterthought, like you have been. So it's all good.
Hey,
But
to be fair, most of the time it's the second preseason game that now that there's only 3, the second one would be actually get to see some real stuff. Like
no,
maybe the third one, but like the first preseason game ain't shit anyways.
What's up, David?
no, I know that much. The third preseason game is going to be very interesting because I can tell you right now that third preseason game will tell you who the backup's going to be.
Yeah, because that's what they play the most of their backups is in that third.
They're
game.
gonna play their backups like nobody's business. If Trey Lance is in a t-shirt, but Sam Darnold and Brandon Allen are suited up, Trey had that second spot locked down. And to be honest with you, I don't see why Trey Lance is even fighting for the second spot. I'm not gonna give it to Sam Darnold. I've seen more than enough of his whack ass to be able to know this motherfucker ain't shit.
If Sam Darnold plays the Broncos, I think they're going to give him a chance to start for 2 quarters, like they did Trey, and then Trey probably comes.
They might flip it around this time and give Sam the start.
If he outplays Trey on that game, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if they call him name number 2, whether it's the right thing or not.
All right, I'm gonna ask this question to you, Joey.
Yeah.
What is Sam Darnold?
What is Sam Darnold?
Yes. Like we've seen 55 games of bullshit, but everybody seems to think that he's great. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Go back. This shit really pisses me off. And it goes back to something that I've said for many, many years. The world has been trying to demasculate the man in every way they can. Ain't no way in hell you got me out here wearing a fucking sports bra and telling me that it tracks shit. Track my nuts in your fucking ass. No way in hell I'm wearing a goddamn. You see that shit they wore? It looks like a women's sports bra. That is a consistent theme that the world has where they are trying to demasculate the man. And with the world that we live in today, people are like, oh my God, just so just man.
It's all about your feelings. You guys explain your feelings.
Feel that way. Like, why can't they wear it? Why can't they? Because he's a fucking man. Last time I checked, his daddy didn't raise no fucking little girl. Now, look, you want to go out there and wear whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. It's not my problem. I'm not wearing it. But I'm telling you, why you putting these grown-ass men on the field in a sports bra? And then as grown, why are y'all adhering to this shit? If I am a professional athlete and I go anywhere and they like, hey, man, we got this new thing to track you. All right, where is it? I ain't putting that shit on. What the fuck wrong with you? Why not? That's a goddamn sports bra. I am not a woman. You got anything better than that? No, well, then I'm out this motherfucker. Sir, you're going to lose $25,000. I don't give a fuck about that money. My dignity and my pride is worth more than that stupid-ass sports bra. Like, no, I'm not going to wear that shit. You're not going to get me to do that. And then have pictures of me out here looking like a fucking female. No. Now, don't get me wrong. Once again, people in this world today, y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. I'm not with that. That is not okay. Stop trying
I like my bra. I like my bra.
Okay, look, Beto, but that's because you run around here with double D titties, man. I mean, that's your own.
But I gotta hold them up somehow.
Hello, Brandon's over here. Like, dude, why are you shitting on man bras?
Oh, here we go.
Brandon,
you're the one with long
Brandon,
because I'm shitting on man bras. Jordan Mason has to work on catching the ball out of the backfield. We heard he was getting better, and that pass he dropped, that's immediately a first down. Automatic.
But he wasn't wearing a bra. That's where he dropped it, bro.
That's probably what it is. But I was asking you, like, what is Sam Darnold to you? Like, what do you see from him? What do you think he could possibly be in this offense? And I need one of your sarcastic retorts to this question.
Oh, you need a
QB2.
I think Kyle wants him to be a robot. Because if Sam Darnold thinks on his own, then the other team's scoring.
There it is.
If he has to think for himself, he's
on his own, the other team is scoring. I love it.
Hey, but if Kyle could figure out how to
you see, wait, hold on.
Come on, let me.
That's strong right there. You've seen enough to call who Sambo. That's a lot right there, buddy. That's Sam area. Oh, Brian, don't you do that. Get that comment out the screen.
Guys,
I can't see the chat,
Brian,
bro. So
Brian, you better not put a link in our chat for a live, because I will come on there and rip you a shred. Sam area. What kind of shit?
hey, that's
Brian,
funny.
you just fucking with me tonight. I know you are.
Hey, but seriously though, if Kyle could actually like make the offense work right for Sam Darnold, it wouldn't be too bad. Dude, Sam Darnold's. I'm not saying
You on the train too, Christian.
like what McVay did for Goff, where he told him where to go. That's what Kyle needs to do with Sam.
I'm not saying he's that great. What I'm saying is like Kyle can make most okay quarterbacks better.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. I expect nothing less from Christian. He believed in Baker fucking Mayfield.
That's fucking true.
No, we wouldn't have won a Super Bowl with Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, we would have.
Baker ain't winning no damn Super Bowl.
You got to think about fitting into the system. He would have fit right into the system.
Nah, I don't think so.
I honestly think Sam Darnold could fit into this.
he would have played just as bad as Trey, bro. What are you talking about, Christian?
Oh fuck! He would have been 100 times worse than Trey.
Fine. But
I'm messing around.
I actually think Sam Darnold could possibly fit into this system. Like if we have other quarterbacks go injury again, I don't feel that bad have finished this Sam Darnold.
You know why? I don't think Sam Darnold's gonna work out? Because Sam Darnold sees ghosts, and Sam Darnold has that uncanny ability to throw an interception at the most inopportune of times.
Yeah, Kyle's he's never played in a team like
It doesn't matter about the system. He doesn't know it. And I don't need another quarterback going out there winging it.
I mean that's
Yeah.
fair. I'm
That's
not.
for me.
He's gonna be our starter.
You don't believe in second chances?
I don't have a problem with him being a backup.
Well, I mean, we look, we ain't giving no second chance to Trey Lance, are we? So no, I don't believe in no second chances.
If he was the backup when Purdy went, was our backup in the NFC Championship. When Purdy went down, I bet you he could have won that game.
Donald?
Yeah.
You got a lot of faith, man. I ain't got my faith ain't that deep.
You guys realize we don't need we really want
Deon, you can win the game at quarterback in that system.
No, I cannot.
We don't.
No,
we
the
don't,
fuck I can't. I am all of 5'6", bro. I can't see over that line.
You're 5'6"?
Yeah.
would it,
Oh
would
shit!
It be,
I think okay.
would it be nice to?
If I
Well,
was
you
at
can
least
run through.
6
You can
feet,
run through that line, Deon.
I ain't gonna lie. I will. I can run through the line.
Under.
I can do that. I can do that. I'll say I can do that. I'll tell you right now, it'll be more than 3 TDP yards. I'm gonna give you about 2 20-yard games, and then I'm gonna need a rest. I'm old. I'm 42, man. I ain't gonna be gassing myself out there like that.
Hey, Deon.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, were you impressed on what Ambry Thomas showed yesterday?
He looked a lot better, but it's against lesser competition.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, did he open the door for himself a little bit? Yeah, but the one thing I can say is a little disappointed in these DBs, Mr. Wilkes. A little disappointed here, sir.
Same.
Not seeing what I thought I was gonna see. You're supposed to be the DB whisperer. I'm gonna need you to give me something this next game.
We gotta still on over hype in the first play of the preseason game.
Hey man, we ain't had football for months. What do you think we're gonna do?
I
We're
know.
not gonna overreact.
Doesn't mean shit. Just like
It means everything. God damn it, everything right now.
I
We
mean,
ain't had football for months, and when this is the shit that we get introduced to.
I mean,
when we thought that our backups were better than everybody else's backups. Yeah, this means a lot.
it's the first preseason game. I'm not really worried. Let's wait. Let's watch. But it's just like
Bro, I ain't worried about no preseason game. I said this earlier, bro. The Lions won all 4 of their preseason games, dominated, and they went 0-16 that year.
That's true. That's why I don't think preseason is that big a deal. Neither do I think about bad things happening in practice is something to freak out over.
Just don't get hurt. Don't get hurt. No injuries. That's all I'm concerned about.
Freaking out about the preseason is so different than
Hey, let's talk about that. The one plus side about yesterday's game is nobody got hurt.
Good.
But your feelings.
Surprising.
You want these guys to get reps, but even if they play bad, they're getting reps, and then things change when it's a real game. Like the team play, it's different.
I agree. So I mean, look, I'm not saying our season is lost. I'm just saying if that's how the backups look, that's not a good look.
But it's just like our season's lost because Purdy throw 4 interceptions in practice in one practice. Like that reaction's the same thing. Oh crap.
I mean, look, the reaction for me is the same thing. We did the same thing, Jimmy Garoppolo. And that motherfucker I think he already threw 5 in Raiders practice.
Yeah. So who cares?
He didn't throw one against our defense.
Hey, as long as you don't do that shit in the regular season, I truthfully don't care.
Absolutely agree. I agree.
It just these are things that, and to be honest with you, what I want from training camp or from these practices is I need every now and then somebody to win, somebody to lose. And I agree with you. I can
go with that.
The problem with
but you want an influx of winning and losing from the offense and the defense, just so you know that both are working together and they're making each other better.
So
if the offense is winning all the time, that does not bode well for our defense. If the defense is winning all the time, that means our offense is not gelling the way they're supposed to. You have to have an influx of one person getting the better of the other. It's just how it works. And when you have that, look at that. Jimmy threw 8 picks. Well, I mean, we all know that. That's common for him. There's nothing new. But one thing I will say, hey, if he continues to play like he did in that last game, Aiden O'Connell's going to be all right. He didn't look too bad. And I'll tell you this, they're going to need his ass because you know Jimmy's going to get injured. We all know this.
Yeah.
And they're sure not going to start Bobby Hoyer.
Hold on. Joey, what are the chances of Jimmy Garoppolo? I need one of your sarcastic quick. What are the chances of Jimmy Garoppolo making it through the season?
Making it through the season?
Unscathed, no injuries, no nada.
I play quarterback for the 49ers before that happens.
Well, he did it in 2019.
Ah,
I'm just
That
saying
was
he
an
did it well.
anomaly.
No,
And that was an anomaly, a defense, and a hell of a run game.
That's the year he decided to hurt us instead of himself.
You're right. You're so right. Oh my God. Hey, no, when you say that, it makes total sense. You know why? Because all playoff long in 2019, what were we doing? Running the ball. What were we doing? Telling Jimmy, don't touch the ball. Just hand the ball off and shut the fuck up. That's what we were doing. And magically, in the biggest game of all, we go, hey, Jimmy, yeah. Hey, can you win us the game? Sure, guys, I got this. Oh, I'm sorry. I overthrew him. My bad.
my bad.
I'm an asshole. I swear to you, I'm truthfully an asshole when it comes to sports. I'm very competitive. Anybody that I've ever run track with will tell you I am a straight piece of shit because when I know you didn't go out there and give your all, you don't need to wait on coach. I'm going to rip you a new one. I'm the type of person, literally, when I was playing backyard football with my friends, and we actually had more than enough people in the neighborhood to run a full 11 on 11, I would purposely be playing defense. And for my little small frame, believe me, I was a damn good DB. I was not fucking around. And we played full-on tackle football, people, with no pads. The only thing we had on possibly were cleats. No helmets, no pads, no nothing. Just at the park, grass, pray to God you didn't land on a fucking sprinkler. Or cut on a sprinkler because you tear your ankle up. But if I intercepted the ball, I'm heading to the quarterback going, you better make something fucking happen. I didn't intercept this shit for you to fuck around and not do nothing. If I'm on the sidelines and I'm the defense and I've been playing my heart out and you come off the field after that and you want to look at me and smile, I want to backhand the shit out of you like a pimp that found out his hoe was stealing money. You have the nerve to come to the sideline and giggle and laugh. Look, I almost I overthrew it. No, fuck you. Get the fuck away from me, man. It's the Super Bowl. You should be pissed. You should be upset. What the fuck was that? A Cheeto or some shit? What the fuck is happening? But that's just how I think, bro. I couldn't do that. I would never want. Okay, don't. Yeah,
that as hell, bro.
That did not. No, sir. You giving Joey's brain is going places. You are giving him way too much material right now, bro. Don't do that. You can see it in his face right now. His brain is all over the place.
Shit.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. No, but that's what I would think. Put it like this. We go into the game. Christian's my quarterback. I done intercepted the ball 4 times. It's got to be like a record or some shit. But every time I intercept the ball, Christian can't lead the team down the field. You know what I'm going to tell Christian? Fuck you. Intercept the ball 4 goddamn times. Why the fuck you ain't scored? Why you didn't lead the team? It's not my job to score. I'm supposed to get you the ball back. I'm mad. I'm not fucking with Christian for that week. I'm going to fuck with him next week because I have to. But I'm not fucking with him for that week. I'm pissed. I didn't do what I did to get you the opportunity for you to fail. And there's certain times where you just don't want that for your team, man. You don't want nobody to fail. You want people to be fucking doing their job. Yeah, we did. We always fly off the rails. That's what we do. Like, have you ever seen one of our shows that's actually structured?
Yeah, dude, this is literally like the best part of the show.
It's never gonna happen.
Fuck. The fuck we want, when the fuck we want, how the fuck we want.
Wait, he said page 13? I don't know what any of that means.
PG-13.
You should see Brandon Deon when you came out. He got all wet.
Page 13.
He probably sitting there with his kids and shit. I'm over here thinking Paige is PG. Oh, my bad, bro.
Fucking
Guys,
done.
if you're chilling with your kids, I'll stop with the cursing. I apologize.
Yeah. All right.
Children, don't
So,
do this at home. Depending on the type of household, you might get beat.
Brandon,
Yep.
take off the
Hey.
camera, bro. There's kids watching.
all right. So going into preseason game, what do you expect better going into this game? We have a lot to work on this week. So
Just get better in general. Period. Everywhere. Just get better, bro. What's going on, media?
Milk that
Yeah.
Media.
Peggy,
Milk
serious
duds.
at all. This is Brian.
all right.
Bro, hey, why does Subway have everybody and their mama as a sponsor? Like, are they suffering that bad? You got Steph Curry. They brought on some tennis players nobody knows about because nobody watches fucking tennis.
They're trying to put as many people in between them and Jared from Subway as possible.
Yeah, but that ship sailed a long time ago. No one.
That's what I know, but they're trying to put as many in between them as possible.
I guess so. But you gotta be mindful with celebrities. Celebrities do weird things too. They do. They do weird stuff, man. You watch tennis? Listen to me. I'll say this: tennis is definitely a real sport, and it is no joke to play. I'm just not watching tennis. I have no aspirations to watch that or golf. I find both of them to be boring.
Unless they're females playing tennis.
No, mamas.
Okay, the door is closed unless there's women, Brazilian women playing volleyball.
There you go, bro. There you go.
Anything
All right.
Brazilian or Dominican playing volleyball, I'm fucking with it.
Telling you, Brandon doesn't know none of that. He likes to watch the guy.
You ain't. Hey, look.
What the
when I
fuck?
watch it, look,
You're
when the
tripping.
Olympics, when the Olympics come through,
Christian's
Telling
looking
you.
like the fucking.
Dropping
be
promo
like-
code?
oh, I thank you, Deon.
I'm telling you,
I don't know
Deon. I'm
what
telling
you're
you,
talking about. I
bro.
appreciate you, sir.
Brazilians.
Bruh. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What the fuck is pickleball? I don't look, bro. I'm a regular sport kind of dude, and I don't even play sport. I'm old, man. I'm 42, bro. I ain't out there trying to play no sports. I'm just trying to get in shape so I don't die. Like that's the only reason I'm doing anything I'm doing, bro. I ain't playing no sport. I don't run pick up basketball. None of that shit. Man.
The only thing I know about pickleball is when people masturbate and play with their balls. Sorry.
No, mommy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bro,
Hey,
he just said
fuck-
PG-13 and you just went rated triple X.
Bro, bro,
Yeah.
you went to like CCMA, bro. What the fuck?
I got it backwards. I'm Mexican. I got the directions backwards.
Anyways, I'm gonna. Okay, this is my cue to fucking end it. So, last thoughts, and we're ending it. Okay. Fuck, Joey, go ahead.
Go ahead, Joe.
On the game next week.
You
wanna
invited
hear
me,
about next week?
fool.
It's on the next game, yeah.
Man. What we need to improve?
Yeah,
what we need to do going forward.
I just need to see improvement from the line,
yeah.
from both sides of the line,
Yep.
because they were garbage.
Yep. All right,
Go
Beto.
ahead, Beto.
Oh man, I want to see.
Pickleball, that's what it was. He was taking too much. We caught him in the middle of playing pickleball.
Yes.
He was
Yes. No,
shitting himself.
I was looking for it, bro. I can't find it.
Oh, Jesus
but
Christ.
No, mom, it's okay.
I'll find it one day, bro. When I find it, I'm playing
Never open the
pickleball.
door.
Beto, Brandon's on his way.
Oh no, Brandon can't find it either. Maybe. Yeah.
Christian, go ahead and help him out, you little bitch.
I'm sorry,
Brandon, you
Joey.
got searching.
Go grab his balls while you're at it.
I'm sorry you walked into this shit, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Joey, don't get too excited. Look at Joey over there, having his imagination.
It's crazy, hey.
Look at Joey. He's like, hey, man, calm down.
But anyway, I want to see a little bit more of number 27, Jair Brown. I think I like what I saw from him. I want to see a little bit more. I was telling you earlier that I think he's gonna be like Deshaun Gostin. He's gonna be a hitter, bro. That guy, That kid loves to hit. So we'll see what it. And what I don't want to see is freaking Isaiah Oliver, bro. That dude's what the heck that I saw playing with the backups and getting burned like that, bro.
Getting killed.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to see a little bit better too from what's his name, the linebacking core. The linebacking core was not good either, man. They were not. I mean, they couldn't stop the run, and their life depended on it. That's another thing about freaking 99. How can you not stop the run? They were gashing us down the middle. And 99 is sitting there flexing. You know what I mean? I want to see more from our defensive line, and if we play more backups on Saturday, I want to see these backups to step up.
Wait, we play on Saturday this week?
Saturday, yeah, against the Broncos. And I want to see Trey do better, and I want to see Sam Donald. I believe 1 o'clock.
Let me look.
Don't hold me on that. Yeah, so that's what I want. No, I don't want nobody to get hurt. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Keep coming out clean. Yeah.
Next pickleball. Go ahead.
Yeah, Christian, go ahead.
I want to see Trey not be afraid to fuck up because he's worried about winning the starting role. That's why he's holding on the ball and not trusting his throws. He's so worried to fuck up, he's not going to throw the ball. Just play football. That's what preseason for. You got to get better by actually doing it. So just throw the ball. I'd rather him throw an interception than freaking not throw the ball at all. So let's actually stop being afraid to fuck up and just play football.
Yep.
That is the best advice. Just let it go, man. Let it fly. Don't even worry about it, man. That's like a pedo you want to hold in. Don't let it go, man. Fart. Fuck it. Better lose a friend than an intestine. But so is that where people grab them rackets and they go into the gym and they're enclosed and they're smacking that ball all over the place and shit? I guess that's pickleball. Fuck, I don't know, bro. Either way, have never tried it. Doesn't sound like it's too hard, but like I said, my lateral movement is not what it used to be. For me, I have to agree with Christian's sentiments, man. Just go out there and play ball. And if anything, we should definitely fare better against the Broncos. They look like shit. I'd seen that O-line looks bad. So if this D-line can't dominate that weak-ass offensive line, we got some problems. But, it'll be cool because we'll get to see old Grimace there, Mike McGlinchey. I think DJ Jones is still there. So we're good there. So I think we'll be all right, man. I just go out there, play free. And remember, for anybody that's a backup out there, you fighting for a job. You fighting not to get cut. Week by week, we got to start telling people to go home and not come back. We got to give people that old promotion to customer. So if you want to stay here, go out there and show us something. Get out there and smart. I never played that. I done played with the little I done played badminton and shit, but I ain't played no pickleball. But yeah, it's just
go ahead.
Just do your thing, man. Just go out there, do your thing, let it fly, and don't stress, and don't think twice, man. Just make the decision because sometimes the time that one moment that you think is not a good decision is when it truthfully is.
All right. And with that being said, we'll see you guys later in the week to preview the Broncos game. Next time, go Niners.
Go Niners and play pickleball.